Okay, so in the second episode of Lost in Space, hello, John, hello, entitled The Derelict, I still don't know who the derelict is. We see Dr. Smith. There it is, the derelict. Season 1, episode 2. Now, Dr. Smith is just like, they've landed on a planet. No, they haven't landed. No, all right, they have not landed on a planet. A giant spaceship has sucked them in. We should show. No, that's all right. Just first, we want to bring up Billy Mooney's acting. Right, Billy Mooney's acting. He really is good. The kid is good. Yeah. And that's why I fell in love with this kid. I was in love with this kid when I was a little girl. I thought, that is a take charge little man. None of these guys appealed to me at all. Which was surprising because I never had anything against older men, but these guys were not.
Somehow they've mapped this entire sector of the galaxy. And these controls, they work a huge roadmap for them.
Look at these great controls. Look at these giant flashing penis heads. They look like magic mushrooms, don't they? Yeah. I predict, John, that I am going to get a lot more out of this show than I bargained for. Do you agree? I do agree. The greatest lesson, what is he saying? But can you make anything of all this that will help us? All right. No, I can't. The thing is, this show gives what John has been saying to me for ages. You must suspend disbelief, and that is what this show is. You must suspend all disbelief.
It'd be a good thing to know in case we had to sit down somewhere.
Yeah, in case you had to sit down somewhere. Now, that good old Don. The amazing thing is that I forget. It's so amazing. I forgot what it was I was going to say. That the premise of them they get sucked into a giant spaceship thing. Right, here's a spaceship. Let's find that thing. Looks like a giant space octopus made out of metal or something. Here it comes. Well, that's them going by in their little spaceship. And look at the nice bedrooms they have. It's like luxury cabin. Like there's even like a little. I think that's No, it's not. It's like a design. It's a fucking. It's a nice little painting for a room of a spaceship. Look at this. Look at this picture. Forget it.
21st.
You're telling me that's a graph? No, that's supposed to be artwork. Like, oh, we have spaceship artwork on our walls that look like shit. By the way, this guy, I love the backstory when you look at these guys in the first episodes. Yeah, like Don and the father and June Lockhart. Those three especially, they're like, they think that they are the shit as actors, and like so fast in the fucking trajectory of this program, they were nothing. Nobody cared about those actors if they disappeared. Did you really care if the mother or father were there? I never really did. Did you? And Don or Judy even? Yeah. I hate to say it, the only interesting characters on that show, but I did like Penny. The way you liked little Will, yeah, I kind of liked Penny. You didn't like Judy? No, I liked Penny. Penny's always crying. Penny cries every minute, and when she's not crying, she is on the verge of it. She just walks around with her brows knit together all the time, and you're pointing out to me that my brows are knit right now. All right, shut up. Where were we? Well, here's Dawn. He's mad again because they locked up everybody out except in the meteor fight. Right, so then the meteor fight took place. Not meteor fight, but the meteors came and went, and they got the mother and father in. And now now suddenly Dr. Smith is with them? Okay, we skipped forward, didn't we? No, we did not skip forward. You're getting rattled. All right, so this giant thing sucks them in, and then they all just suddenly decide, well, we can walk around inside that place with no problem and not even wear our helmets. explain it. They did not really explain it. They said, here's what they explained. Where are we? What is this thing that has sucked us in, Don? I don't know. Let's get out and look around. The air will be safe to breathe out there. And that's that. Suspend disbelief. How does Don know that? He's got all those controls. He's got a couple of buttons and a light switch. And these fucking controls are great. Wait, can we find some controls here? I don't think we're not gonna get that lucky. Anyway, right now, but you got to see the control panels, and we will come back with those at some point. It's just too fabulous. It's fucking fabulous, is what it is. All right, well, let's get back. So now Will is acting up a storm. He's wandering around. He got out of the ship. That's why I liked Will too. He was always, and you like Judy for what? For Penny for crying. At least I like Will for doing exciting things. I didn't say I like Penny for crying. You said I like Penny for crying. You said Penny's always crying. All right. I don't know. I don't know. What I was going to say is Will was always doing something. He was a go-getter. Mm-hmm. Like, you were not going to keep him inside. He was going to go out and see, hey, where did everybody go? Dad, what's going on? Where is everybody? Well, then later, Penny would try to follow him. Yeah, that's not the same thing. But what two kids did really have in common was that they were always making faces. Like, their school of acting was, we got to make these faces. I could never be an actor. Could never do it. Acting begins and ends with my puppets. That's true, Lena. That's very true. For now. You don't know, though. You don't know that. I don't? No, you don't. You're a great actress and have been in many lifetimes. Oh. So what do we take away from today's review of Will and Penny? Will and Penny, of Lost in Space, just the absolutely outlandish premises, and this is just nothing. I know it gets much worse. And just how the characters form early on, like, it's really interesting program to watch. And it is, you really find yourself just laughing yourself sick at what a lot of it looks like is to be like improvised, shit slapped together. Honest to God, just and their lingo too. It kind of reminds me of when you and Tom Waits throw words around, John. Yeah, a little bit. Worry not, my love. I won't worry. So this is our first formal review of Lost in Space. It kind of is. Let's see. Yeah, let's go out on an action scene. Yeah, like look at all that shit hanging from the ceilings. What is that supposed to be? Looks like schnapps. And you know what, John? It's black and white. How did you feel when it became a color program? I felt there was a cheapness to it. Really? Yes. Later on when it's colorized, yeah. I felt the black and white was more effective. I have to agree with you watching this. I do. But then there's something crazy in Technicolor pop art about the others. So yeah, I'm sure we'll get into that aspect of it as well. Yeah, right. Don't go in there, Will Robinson. Don't do it. I love you, John. What's going to happen? I love you too. Go, Will, go. Everyone likes a daring lad. Yeah, this goes on for like ever. Him walking through the schnotz calling Dad. Like, this is kind of unnecessary. It's like, isn't that really major filler? Like, how long can they do this? It's so ridiculous. They're just milking what they think are great effects. Isn't that it? Yeah. Well, yes, I actually don't know what was on these guys' minds, Lena. I don't know what they were thinking of. We're gonna have to look and see who these writers and stuff were. So much homework, so little time. Don't make yourself crazy with it. And there's Smith, and even he can't even walk along a corridor or a schnock corridor without looking like he's plotting something. His eyebrows are going wild. He's walking by himself, Dr. Smith, but still, those eyes are shifting back and forth. He's scowling. He really is an overblown actor, isn't he? Yes, in the best sense. And Will is just like him. Look at Will. He's learned from the best. He's gonna go around and squint, yeah, and shake his head and think things to himself, and you can only imagine what he's thinking, right?
Somehow they've mapped this entire sector of the galaxy.
And here are these two still thinking they matter. Still thinking that they matter.